Hey guys, Abby here. It's been crazy this week. I have not had much sleep at all this week. I couldn't sleep well Saturday night. Didn't really get to sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning Saturday night, Sunday morning. I had to get up at 10 o'clock Sunday. And then Sunday night, had to wake up early Monday, and I didn't get sleep much then either. And then didn't sleep Monday and Tuesday nights because my husband is currently in the hospital. So we had Tater Day on Monday, which is, for those that don't know, it's a local festivity. I call it Redneck Revival because rednecks are abundant. So we were in the Tater Day parade, which that was fun, getting to play with the sirens and everything like that. And then we ate some food from the vendors, which, the food from vendors is generally very unhealthy, and yeah. So, in the exhaustion of not sleeping much, we take a nap Monday afternoon, and then he wakes me up. My husband wakes me up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, feeling really sick. He'd thrown up, and his stomach and his chest and his back was hurting a lot, and like doubled over pain, and he was having trouble breathing, and I had never seen him like that before, ever, and it was just terrifying. I was terrified he might have been having like a heart attack or something. I don't know. But we rushed him to the ER, and they do some tests, and it comes to find out that he has pancreatitis caused by gallstones. Which the good news is it wasn't a heart attack, so. But the bad news is he is in the hospital. So got him settled in a room Monday night, and I stayed with him Monday night and last night, and the reclining chairs that they give you are not comfortable, so I didn't get much sleep there, and also worrying about him, and just, yeah. He didn't get much sleep Monday night from hurting, and he didn't sleep much yesterday afternoon, and just, I cried a lot yesterday. I cried a lot, and I prayed a lot, and there's a bunch of people praying, and which is awesome. Like, if you guys can pray for him, like, that'd be awesome. And if you're not praying people, send positive vibes, stuff like that. But the doctor was in yesterday morning, and then they were in again this morning. And this morning had really good news. This morning, as in Wednesday. The time right now is actually Thursday. Like, it's like 12 o'clock in the morning, so Thursday. But I'm saying this is Wednesday. And the doctor came in, and they're like, yeah, the labs are looking a lot better. And they started giving him ice chips. And then they started him on a liquid diet, and it's like, hey, as long as, like, you're not having this hurting anymore, and you can keep everything down, you get to come home. So they're hoping that he gets to come home tomorrow, as in Thursday. And I'm really, really glad he gets to come home, because I'm missing him a lot, and just, it's, I heartily left his side, the past couple days in the hospital. But I did have to come back today to the house because I had to, change shirts because I'd been wearing the same shirt for a few days, and I was smelly, and my hair was not brushed or anything like that. And I had a therapy appointment today. And then my therapist said that one thing that I need to do is take a little time for myself, because it's a lot to deal with, dealing with like your partner hurting and all this and stuff like that. And like I really, really strongly considered staying with him tonight, but he told me, go ahead and go home and get some rest, because I go back to work on Friday and, got to be rested up and stuff like that. And, yeah, my brain just lost a train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted, guys. But I hardly left his side, but, here tonight, but I mean, being with them, at the hospital is definitely not like being with them at home. It's like, hospitals are scary, and just there's a lot of sounds and stuff like that, and they're depressing. So it's just, but I mean, it is a little scary him coming home too, because like, when they're in the hospital, they've got the nurses to take care of them, and they know, everything that's going on and stuff like that. And, it's like, what do we do? What do I do if he's hurting? Which, I mean, the main pain he's had today was from being full in his belly from like eating too much, or his typical back pain that he has. So I'm glad that's what his pain was today, was just normal stuff, not like the pancreas or anything like that. And I'm glad that he's gonna be okay, because I mean, we've been married not quite 4 months yet, and we've just been through, we just can't catch a break. There's the tornado the day before our wedding, and then these people that we were staying with took advantage of our situation, and it was just very nasty what they did to us, and just the way they ended up treating us in the end. It was very mentally traumatic. And then now dealing with this, with him in the hospital. But everything's going to be alright. And then as far as like his gallbladder goes, do plan on getting it taken out, hopefully sometime next week, because the pancreatitis was caused by gallstones, and so you get the gallbladder out, you won't be having those attacks from gallstones anymore. So seeing him go through it once is bad enough, and I couldn't, I couldn't deal with him suffering like that again. Like, it's really scary, seeing your spouse like that, and just knowing that there's nothing you can do but just, be there for them and pray for them. And yeah. But he slept a lot today, which is really good. Sleeping to me is good, because he didn't sleep much, the first day. Ah, dang it! I always do this. I always end up breaking rubber bands. It's like the third one I've broke this year. Anyway, comedic relief. There you go. But yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But, yeah, just seeing him go through it once is bad enough, and yeah. But, the best thing you can do in those situations is just be there for them, and there's one or two things that I've learned For one thing, when you marry someone and you say in sickness and in health, you better mean it. Because it's not always sunshine and rainbows. I mean, I've only been married, 4 months almost, and it's already not been sunshine and rainbows. You sometimes have to do things you don't want to, like, things I won't go into detail about because I don't think my husband wants the information broadcast. So, but I'll just leave it at, it's not always going to be fun, but I mean, everything's going to be okay. He's going to get his gallbladder taken out, and everything's going to turn out fine. And, he's going to recover for a bit, and then, everything should be a-okay. Fingers crossed and praying. So there's that whole situation there. As far as the tornado and rebuilding, we have a foundation. We finally got our foundation, and it's really exciting. And they should be coming back in a month or so to start getting the framework up and stuff like that, and really get the ball rolling on our new house. This whole thing with the tornado has been revolutionary. I mean, when it comes to the tornado itself, the whole event, for the most part, I'm okay. I'm good. I do have a few triggers still. Last week we had some severe weather. Like, we had a severe thunderstorm warning, and then we had a tornado warning, and then we had another severe thunderstorm warning, all within like an hour or hour and a half of each other. Like, in the span of like an hour and a half, we had the 2 severe storm warnings, and then the tornado warning. And the tornado warning, this all happened at work, and this was my first code black, which code black is severe weather tornado. Whenever there's a tornado warning, they issue code black. This was my first ever code black working there. And my phone didn't go off, the emergency alert, because I had my earphones in, my AirPods, my off-brand AirPods, because AirPods are expensive. But my phone didn't go off, but I did hear others go off, and I heard the tornado sirens go off, and it just took me back to being in the church basement the night before our wedding, and the tornado emergency being issued for us. Like, it just brought me back there. And it was terrifying and scary. And my sister, she was there, and so she made sure that I was all right, and I was on the phone with my husband, and it all blew over fine. So I do still have tornado problems in that sense, but for the most part, I'm okay. It's been revolutionary because I am seeing strength in myself that I've never seen before. And I'm just really proud of how far I've come. I'm joining the rescue squad because I want to give back to the community for all they've done for us. And we lost everything, which sounds like the worst thing ever, but in a way, it's like a clean slate. Like, everything we had is just memories. And it's a clean slate to make room for all the joy and not always joy, adventure of marriage. And I just really, I know there's good things ahead. I know there's great things ahead. I know that God has great things planned for us, and I'm really excited for it. And stuff is stuff, We can't take it with us when we die, so why accumulate it, Like, I was talking to my therapist today. It's like, I would rather spend like $500 on a vacation instead of having a $500 purse. you know, to me, a $500 purse does not make sense when I could buy a purse for like $20 at Walmart. And, you know, and that's another thing, vacation. We were supposed to be going to Myrtle Beach on the 22nd of this month, but this whole thing with my husband went on, and so gonna have to postpone that, but you know, that's okay. I mean, he was really determined at first that we were still go. I'm like, okay, if you think you can do it. But then finally the concerned wife and me kicked in. I'm like, you're not traveling far distances until you get this gallbladder taken out and you recover from it, because, you know, I'm just really concerned about it happening again, and just want to get it taken care of. And yeah. Oh, I remember what a tangent I was on earlier that I forgot about. It's like what I've learned about marriage. And another thing I've learned about marriage is wives wear multiple hats. And I've officially earned the nurse hat. And being a nurse for my husband, and babying him, and advocating him because sometimes he has trouble talking, so being his voice when he can't speak, and you know, stuff like that. And even though, like, it's not easy, there's no one else that I'd want to deal with it with. I mean, you know, he's my soulmate, and I love him with everything in me, and life has just been better with him. I mean, even in the hard times, you know, even in the hard times, it's still okay as long as I have him, and as long as we have the Lord, you know. And I've done a lot of growing up since I've met him. A lot of gaining responsibilities and learning things, and gaining independence and strength, and just a lot of new experiences that I never had before with him. And he definitely makes my quality of life a lot better. So much better. And he's one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life, and you know, I can't wait for him to get better, and all of that. And in all this taking care of him, I have had one mindset, and that mindset is, you know, he's been thanking me and stuff like that, and I'm like, you can thank me whenever I'm in the hospital having your children, you know, whatever. Twins runs in the family, and that's why I say plural, because there's the possibility that when we have kids, hopefully soon, that it'll be twins. You know, we don't know. Twins runs in the family. So, yeah. Anyone who's asking when we're gonna have kids, we don't know. That's not up to us. That's up to the man upstairs. But we are in the process of starting a family, and things have just been busy lately, so maybe once things calm down a little bit, it'll happen. So, but it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. So, but yeah, I think I'll stop it here. I did not intend the video to be this long. Thank you if you stuck with me this far. I'm sorry that it lasted so long, but I just wanted to update you guys because it's been a lot. And Jonathan will be okay. Just keep him in your thoughts and your prayers, and send him healing vibes, and we'll really appreciate it. We love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Just do what you can to be a good human. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.